What's going on, everybody? It's Blowover here, doing another NASCAR Heat Evolution video. This time, it's actually going to be me talking because I'm doing a blowover tutorial for this game. Now, as you've seen for a couple of my other videos, done like 3 or 4 in this game. Yep, it is possible to blow over in NASCAR Heat Evolution. It's kind of easy. The reason why I say that is that I've attempted to do this video live like 4 times, and each time I've screwed up. So of course the very next race where I decided, you know what, I'm just going to show them a replay of it. It's the very next race. I have 2 really good blowovers. But what can you do? So anyways, without further ado, a couple of things you're going to need to do. Number one is go into settings and turn simulation mode on for the physics. So you go into like gameplay settings and you click square for hard, like advanced, and then you switch from normal to simulation. Now another thing I recommend, though you don't have to, is either turn your damage on like light or none. Because if you turn it on normal or full, whatever it's called in this game, if you get too cool of a blowover usually, because that's what's been happening to me every time I get a really cool one when I had normal damage on, my car would be so trashed I could not drive it, and then I did not feel like waiting for the race to finish. I don't even know, like, I'll be honest, I haven't even waited long enough to see if it finishes if I just sit there. So if you don't want to do that, just turn them off, or keep it at light like I think I have it on in this video. Other than that, pick whatever car you want to be in. Obviously, Casey Kane is my favorite driver, so I usually use him when I'm just messing around. And then you want to get a track that's obviously fast enough to do a blowover in. So any track really that you can get above like 170, preferably like 180, is usually gonna be fast enough. So really any of the mile-and-a-half tracks. I haven't really tried like Dover. I mean, that's probably a track that's fast enough. I really tried there. Um, Anyways, I decided to do Michigan, just because it's fast and there's usually a lot of cars around you, especially during the beginning. It's probably the one track you keep your speed up the most because usually don't go below like 180. So anyways, let's fast forward because I actually just found out when I tried to record this video that you can actually fast forward in this, and I just skipped ahead of myself. I did not know that you could actually fast forward unless they just added that in an update, but yeah, it's with the right analog stick. Anyways, the first method I'm going to show you is what I like to call the body slamming method. It essentially just involves you driving into a pack of cars, like just turn directly into them as fast as possible. So I'm going to change my camera. I guess this would be a good enough angle. So you can see I'm on the inside of these guys, and I kind of cut down, and I kind of try to position my car like to where I might get hit in my right rear quarter panel. I just drive in as hard as I can. You can say I hit the 83 there, and it kind of bounces my car sideways. And then I hit into the 13 as well. This was a really good one actually. Sometimes there's not another car there, but then you hit into the 13, and my car, like, that just shoots the front of your car out the other way, which helps you spin out really fast. So you can see my car really spins out, and then here you want to try to counter steer as much as possible to stop the rotation. I didn't do the best job of it on this one because I really didn't expect to spin out that fast. So you want to counter steer here to kind of stop the rotation. Then you'll find that when your car spins out, roof flaps deploy, kind of. They try to set the car back down, but they're not going to in this case. And then most of the time you're going to find that the front of the car digs in. That's what happens here. So I'm way up in the air, front of the car digs in, and then I go barrel rolling. So I just let that actually play out. It was a really good one, flipping all over the place. That's kind of what you want, because sometimes your car will just land on its side and just slide there, and that's kind of lame. So yeah, just to go over it again, you want to just drive your cars like hard as possible into a pack of cars, kind of like how I'm set up here. Car will spin out, get airborne, and start flipping all over the place. Now this is a method you can use at pretty much any track. Probably the one you should try if you're doing it at places like Dover, if you're going to try it like New Hampshire or something like that. Because the next way I'm going to do, or at least I'm going to show you, involves, oops, I spun out, whoever that was, I spun them out. But it involves using the apron. So if you've seen my NASCAR like Dirt to Daytona blowover tutorial, this will be very familiar. It's actually the same track I did, go figure. But essentially what you want to do, and I found, so Michigan kind of has 2 aprons. There's one like here, as you can kind of see, right where the white line is, but there's also one just below it here. And I found that the one below it is a little bit easier to get your car spun out. But just like the Dirt to Daytona one, you kind of want to straddle your car right on there. You kind of saw like I turned up and then right as I'm going over the apron, I turn back down to the left really hard, and that will send your car into a spin. And then again, just like the other method, once your car starts to get like once your car starts to turn around just like this, you want to counter steer. And this one I actually did a really good job of like stopping the rotation. Because then your car will get backwards like this, and I don't know why the roof flaps are glitching so much. You can see the car will lift, and then usually this method, your car will land on its side and just slide here. But I must have gotten really lucky. And the car actually like dug in, and wow, this is looking weird now. It actually dug into the grass and started flipping, which was cool. And I did a couple more barrel rolls here at the very end. Um, Now, like I said, you can really only do this on tracks that have aprons. It's like another one of my favorites. Auto Club, you can do it at. Like Daytona, Talladega, you can do it at. The like more D-shaped ovals, like Las Vegas, Kansas, and Chicagoland, you can do it. It's a lot more difficult to do them on places like Charlotte or like Atlanta, just because you kind of have to do it coming off the corners, and sometimes you're just not going fast enough to do it. So I guess just to show you in real time, this is kind of what it looks like. So just kind of spin them out. And then I let off the gas because I don't want the car to like slow down any more than it needs to when it's doing that. But I guess just to go back, because I haven't seen what the other one looks like from a replay angle. I'm going to go all the way back just to recap. So blah, 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 spinning out, cool, cool. And let's go to, I guess this is going to be the only exterior view. So in recap, this one is just drive your car into the middle of a pack as hard as you can and hope you spin out like I did. Maybe the car will catch and it'll just barrel roll, fly through the air. I really like this one. This method, like I said, it's nice because you usually get hit by other cars, and that's what makes it like cool. So if you can do it like in the middle of a pack, it's really awesome. The other way, using the apron, cool if you just want to do like single car blowovers, but not the best if you want like crazy, like I'm gonna like destroy the pack kind of blowovers. So yep, you just get on the apron, spin out, try to stop the rotation, and your car should do a blowover. So, oh wow, this video is actually 7 minutes long. So that's how you do it.